All right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this devil platform with another message. And I will say this is a lovely early morning in which the Most High Yah has made. And I, Sister Deborah, shall and I will rest therein. I'm about to attend 2 funerals today. 2. One of a 68-year-old man and another of a 48, I believe, year old female. And I'm just sitting here on this lot waiting to head out and decide to put a little something. You know, the day before, I spoke on really addressing many. And when I say many, I mean many of the clowns that's out there. And let me tell you, we got a whole lot of them. It saddened me. It really saddened me, but you got to understand, Sister Deborah is just not spirit. She's flesh as well. And I think that's where the heavy sadness come from. Because when I dig down deep, guess what? I am so assured, without a doubt, that the spirit of the Creator rests therein. He got me. He got me from the inside out. And he ain't going to have me from the inside out to the point where I'm not going to be able to behold what's going on in the world, in this natural. See, a lot of times y'all might hear Sister Deborah talking and you thinking she's talking as if the way to everything is the light and spirit and truth. What you didn't understand, spirit and truth, is the Father himself. It's his spirit that comes to teach you from the inside that which is spirit, which he is spirit, and he holds all truth. The light is his spirit that shines bright within you. And this is why I say have him in your right hand. Have that light in your right hand. 99.9 don't have spirit and truth, and they don't have the light in the right hand. They just out here clowning. Oh my boy. I had to speak to a couple of males regarding regarding them being able to behold what is actually taking place. And it felt good that they were able to really see themselves as well, because I end up receiving a phone call from the both of them, and they were saying, how is it ever since I spoke to you, I've been paying attention, and I didn't know it was that bad. See, I'm telling you, people are out here clowning. They out here acting like this is the norm. And why is Sister Deborah saying this, y'all? I'm saying this because I know already from the bosom of the Father. The more normal everybody continue to act, which they're going to continue, that's how the heat, the dial, the knob of the heat is turned up by the Most High. See, that's something y'all didn't know, did you? You didn't know that, did you? But the Sister Deborah knew. Y'all don't feel the effect of tribulation, judgment, and the wrath of the Father? I'll tell you what, let me give you a little something. I sit back and watch all these men. I just did not know it was that many tribe of Judah lost. I knew they were lost, but that many tribe of Judah on this devil platform is that lost. You got people and men debating each other, and they don't even know spirit and truth. They don't even have the light in their right hand, and they have the audacity to have the nerve to debate words out of a book. If you don't think something wrong with that, something wrong with you. Heaven and earth shall pass away, and you bet he means heaven. He's meaning the skies, the clouds, and this earth. But the word is going to always remain, because it's going to remain in him. So you got to understand, this word, when he tell you to guard your heart, you think he talking about your nasty flesh pumping heart? When he said guard your heart, do you know what he's talking about? The part of you that he reside in you with truth, with the word. Guard it. Because he's on the outside of who you are. They're coming to kill, steal, and destroy you. And if you're not guarding that heart, and if let me tell you what that heart is. It's your spiritual heart, baby. He talking about. He said, guard it. Don't just let anything in. Why? Because he know if he's in there, that anything on the outside of you will try to get in, not knowing that he's in there. And he said, guard it. Guard your heart. And he ain't telling you to guard it as if you're going to put on a breastplate or you're going to put on a shield and you're going to guard it with your mind. Any part of your flesh can't guard your heart. He said, guard your heart by your spirit, y'all. By your spirit being. That's the only thing that holds your strength. It's through him. Through your spirit. Guard it. Because there's all kind of things coming today, y'all. It's all kind of things. And when I say today, I mean this DAY. And I'm going to let y'all know right here and now. He done turned up the dial. Does that mean something to you and not to me? No, it means it to you and me. The dial has been turned up, said the Most High, y'all. Oh, y'all can't see what's going on? Y'all can't speak what's going on? Y'all can't behold what's going on? You mean you can't stand on the top of the mountain and proclaim what's going on? I tell you what, you can't see it. You can't hear it. You can't believe it because you ain't got nothing in you greater than your flesh. So I tell you what, let me let you see something. Let me turn up the dial on you. So the Father said, he's turned up the dial. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Can you get ready? Nope. To tell you the truth of the whole matter, when he turned up the dial, you cannot get ready. You can't even get ready for it. Sister Deborah can't even get ready for it. Can't nobody stop this. Since you think that it's okay to act like ain't nothing going on, everything's still the same, waiting to vote for President Biden or Trump or anybody else. This is the sort of nonsense that's going on in this DAY because people don't understand. Go back and do your study guide. So many people told you about from Genesis to Revelation spoke on DAY. A lot of them called it that day. In that day. Because everybody knew. Even Martin Luther King talk of a time period. In the 21st century, he said. That's what Martin Luther King said. In the 21st century. I'm telling y'all. And I'm saying to you all, he's turning up the dial. And it ain't nothing that you can do about it. It's nothing Sister Deborah can do about it. You can't pray this thing. You can't do nothing. But you're going to behold it. This thing is real. And I'm just speaking it because I'm just sitting here burning up time till I get ready to head to the funeral. In this, Sister Deborah has nothing to lose. I have everything to gain. You see? I sit back and I watch all these people from Europeans, Gentiles, heathens, so-called wannabe Jews. Y'all need to throw that trash away. Because no matter what you Jew, white, Greek, European, Mexican, or whatever. Ain't no Mexican, no 12 tribes. And you notice everybody that they put on the 12 tribe chart outside of Judah is the only one speaking and recognizing. They got all these Mexican mixed up with someone else. The Mexican hate black people greater than the white people hate black people. That's why I say y'all messed up. Y'all messed up from the floor, not understanding what is actually going on. But I do get it. I do get it. I do get it. Because the small remnant is the spiritual Israel and Judah. It is not the natural Israel and Judah, you guys. It is the spiritual ones, like unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Did they family and fathers and mothers and all of them? No. Because they wasn't the spiritual seed. And that's another thing people don't detach their mind to. There is a spiritual seed, you guys, that the Father is coming for. He's not coming for the flesh seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And I got to do a really good lesson on Genesis 1 and 2 that's going to usher in Hamashiach, which is Christ, and it's going to talk and cover Jesus as the world know it. But I need to stop saying that. I need to stop saying it. Want me to tell y'all why I need to stop saying it? Because the Father had been approaching me about 6 months ago. He said, Deborah, do you remember what I said to Abraham? Do you remember I told Abraham his seed is going into a land that they know not, nor he knew? That means you're going into a land where you ain't gonna know the language, you ain't gonna know the belief, you ain't gonna know the people, you ain't gonna know nothing. So if he's saying this to Abraham in Genesis, I think it's 15, that your seed shall enter into a land, do you think he calling his Abraham's seed to enter into a land to make that land understand who they are? To make that land understand they pronouncing the name wrong? So how can it be a curse if you gonna come to this land and tell them how to orchestrate the Bible, which man smeared and created over and over and over and over? And I'm trying to understand something. If he's sending you to a land that you know not of, and he warned Father Abraham, why is it, I'm just putting some seeds, not no seeds, I'm putting something in your ear, y'all. Why is it we come over here to this land that even themselves didn't own? But don't forget now, he said, Abraham, they are going to a land they know not. So we out of order coming to a land based on the prophecy that the Father gave Abraham. We out of order because not one time did the Father tell Abraham they going to a land where they gonna conquer it. They gonna change everything in it. They gonna make it right. You see? So I'm just saying to you, this shows you the ignorance of Judah. That's why his hand is always in the neck of his enemy. Why do his hand remains in the neck of the enemy? As Jacob said to him in Genesis 49, Jacob told him, Judah, your hand shall always be in the neck of your enemy. And I'm going to tell you something, not a woman, not a man that call themselves of Jacob. Jacob said this to Judah. He said, your hand shall always be in the neck of your enemy. That means you're going to constantly be fighting your enemy. And don't even understand that same enemy you fighting is the curse of Yah. You see? So that's saying if you fighting these enemies, you fighting Yah. Yah what? Curse. That's why your hand is always in the net. You never really pay attention to what's going on. Because I couldn't figure out, why is it Judah don't catch on? Why can't they open up that door and go into the house and sit down? Sit their tails down. Unite. Join together. Come on one accord. Come into a house as a family. Why is it they can't do it? Because that defeats everything that the curse itself was, or understanding us coming over to this land as our forefathers did, and how all of our ancestors were in situations as it was said in time past. How did it match it? Even us going through what we are going through today, and the world is where it's at today. This is where you got to know that something we got to hold on to. Because you can't just say that, okay, we in the land, but they saying the name wrong. Who in the rats behind told you that you're going to come to a land of your captives and get them right? Where do you see where he told Abraham, and they gonna, your seed gonna go to the land and they gonna get the people right? They gonna control this thing. Y'all playing a dangerous game out here. And guess what? It's gonna be on you. So I'm gonna teach something. I think I'm gonna do it 7 p.m. Central Time. I might go live and I might not. It depends. But it's a sad thing how people really think that they're gonna override everything that has spoken regarding Judah. And Judah hadn't heard a word it said. Even when Father Jacob was talking to Judah, Judah wasn't listening. Because if Judah was listening to Jacob in his last hour, he would have heard that, wait a minute, our neck's going to be fighting against our enemy. We in our enemy turf now. That's right, bro. You've been fighting them since. And every time you fight, you get a fight back. See, because you're thinking you fighting the heathens and the Gentiles and the white man. No. You trying to fight with your hands. That's why your hands in his neck. You don't understand this fight is spiritual. The curse itself is spiritual. Why you say it's spiritual? Because a spiritual creator set the curse. So they first got to come what? Spiritual. And when you receive it, you first have to what? Receive it spiritual. Then break that thing down in that flesh. You know, when he say seek ye the kingdom first, he's letting you know, seek the spiritual realm first. See, y'all thinking it's all about getting with people and doing things the way people say it is, but I'm out. I got to go because I got to meet over here. I want to attend this funeral and I'm going to be running out, but I hope somebody got something. But come join me at 7 p.m. Central Time. We're going to talk about these pastors, these leaders, these bishops, these priests. We're just going to cover the whole overall. And I'm so sorry that I'm all over the place, but that's where my spirit is at right now as far as today itself, seeing the effect of people and how people conduct themselves in this day and time. So I tell you what, come join me, 7 p.m. Central Time. Let's talk about something, a little something. Shalom and shalom.